What's up? My name is Simon, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to trade cryptocurrencies on the Kucoin cryptocurrency exchange. Now, this is not a video where I show you how to maximize your profits trading cryptocurrencies. This is more a video showing you how to use the trading interface of the Kucoin exchange. We're going to take a look at what everything means on the interface and also how to place market and limit orders. If you don't already have a Kucoin account, I'm going to leave a tutorial down below in the description that'll show you step by step how to set up your Kucoin account from complete scratch. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so let's now check out how we can trade cryptocurrency on Kucoin. And we're going to start with the Markets tab. So we're going to start on the top left here where you see Markets. We're going to click here and that will take us to the Markets tab where we can see all the different currency pairs that you can trade on Kucoin. So by default, it's sorted by BTC. So you're going to see all the BTC currency pairs. So Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Bitcoin, EOS Bitcoin, and so on. The 10x that you see next to some currency pairs means that you can trade this currency pair with a 10x leverage if you want to. Then if you want to look for different currency pairs, maybe with the KCS, with the platform token, you can just sort it by KCS, or maybe you sort it by DeFi tokens, by NFT, Polkadot, and so on. If you would want to favorite a currency pair that you want to trade a lot, you can just go to the favorite icon here, which is the star. Click on the star, and then this currency pair will be favorited, and it will be easily accessible in your trading screen that we're going to go into later in the tutorial. Now, what you can also do is look for specific currency pairs. For example, let's say I want to trade some SPI tokens. I'm going to go to the search function, type in the ticker as SPI, and then I can see there's no currency pair with Bitcoin. Let's see if there's a currency pair with KCS. No. Maybe there's a currency pair with a US dollar stablecoin, and there we go. There's a currency pair SPI US dollar Tether. So I could also favorite this one. And that's basically how you can find currency pairs that you want to trade. If you click on those currency pairs, it'll directly take you into the trading interface and open up the market for this currency pair. Now, what you can also do is set alerts right here. So when we go to this little clock icon here, then we can set alerts for volatility and also for price action. So when we click on add right here, then we can set a price alert for, let's say, Bitcoin, and we want to set a price alert for when Bitcoin falls below 50,000 US dollars. We're going to click on cross below here, click on confirm. So now I have a price alert. I already have one for when Bitcoin crosses 60,000. So now whenever Bitcoin goes below 50 or above 60,000, I'm going to get a price alert. The same way you can also set up volatility alerts. So when, let's say, Bitcoin moves more than 10% in a 5-minute window, I'm going to get a volatility alert. So that's basically how you can set up alerts here in the market tab. You can also set it up in the trading tab later on, but yeah, that's up to you. And now before we go ahead and open up the trading interface and start trading, we want to make sure that our trading account is actually funded with some crypto. So we go to the assets here on the top right, click on assets, and that will open up the assets overview where we can see all the different accounts on our Kucoin account. So currently you can see I have most of my crypto sitting in my main account, but I can't trade with this crypto as long as it's sitting in the main account. What I have to do is transfer it over to the trading account first. So I can just click on transfer right here and then decide on what kind of cryptocurrency I want to transfer over. In this case, I'm just going to transfer over all my KCS tokens, which is the platform token of Kucoin. I'm going to click on confirm. And just like that, it's now on the trading account, and I can use these coins now to trade using the trading feature. So let's now go into the trading interface. I'm going to go to trade here on the top and then go to spot trading, and that will open up the trading interface. Now, depending on your experience level with using these kinds of interfaces to trade, this is going to look a bit overwhelming for you, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through the most important things that you have to understand in order to place your first trade here on the Kucoin exchange. So the first thing we always have to do is to decide on what currency pair we want to trade, or what kind of currency or what kind of coin we want to buy. So currently, you can see on the top left here, the currency pair is set to Bitcoin versus US dollar Tether. US dollar Tether is a stable coin that's following the price of US dollars. And we can also change this. So if you don't want to trade Bitcoin versus US dollars, you can change this to maybe Ethereum. So we're going to type in ETH, which is the ticker for Ethereum. And then we might want to trade Ethereum versus US dollar Tether. So we're going to click here, and then all the data changes to this specific currency pair. Here we can see the candlestick chart for Ethereum. Here we can see the order book for Ethereum, and everything is about Ethereum and US dollar Tether. Then on the right side, you can see the current price of the last traded of the last trade. And you can see the change in the last 24 hours. So it has actually risen by 9.44%. Ethereum is going crazy in the last couple of weeks. Then you can see the 24-hour high and the 24-hour low. So the highest and the lowest price in the last 24 hours. You can see the trading amount in the last 24 hours and also the volume. Now, then in the middle here, you can see the so-called candlestick chart. So I'm going to quickly explain to you what this candlestick chart actually represents. So first of all, you can decide on the scale. So here you can decide on what each candlestick will represent. So currently it's set to 1 day. So each candlestick will represent 1 day. These are so-called candlesticks. We can also change this to 1 hour to have a shorter kind of scale. But let's actually go back to 1 day because this looks a bit better. And then what this means is that, sorry, let me just zoom in again a little bit like this. So each candlestick represents 1 day right now. So here is where the day started, the starting price at the day, and this is where the end price of the day. The same thing here with the red candlesticks. So in this day, the price actually dropped. Then the next day, the price has risen again. So you can also see these little lines here on the top and on the bottom. These will just represent the highest price that it was traded at and the lowest price that Ethereum was traded at. And on the bottom here, you can also see the volume. So how much was actually traded. And then on the left side, you can also use some technical analysis things here like trend line, info line, and stuff like that. I'm not really an expert on that, so I'm not gonna cover that too much. And then on the right side here, you have the order book. So all the orders that are actually currently in the book. So here you can see the people that want to sell Ethereum for a specific price, and here you can see the people that want to buy Ethereum for a specific price. And by definition, these prices are always higher than these prices, because when prices match, then the trade will actually carry out and the cryptocurrency will change hands. So when you put in a limit order, then your order will actually also show up in the order book. And then here on the right side, you can see the recent trades, so the last traded prices and also the amount that has been traded. Now, let's actually go ahead and see how we can carry out a trade. So let me just put my face here to the left side. So before, you can see this here on the bottom right, which is how we can place trades. You're going to have to enter your trading password, which is something you have to set up in your security settings, which you always have to type in order to access your trading interface. So first, we want to make sure we are on spot right here. If you go to margin or futures, this is just leverage trading, which is something that I don't recommend for beginners and something I'm not going to cover in this tutorial. I also always make sure that I have the KCS pay fees ticked here. So I pay my fees with the KCS token, which gets me a 20% fee discount. Then you can decide between market and limit order. So a limit order, you can decide on what price you're willing to pay to get your Ethereum. So let's say the current price that they are trading at here, let's say the last price was $4,318. Let's say I want to buy Ethereum, but I want to buy for, let's say, $4,000 Tether. Then I can type in the amount. So let's say I want to buy 0.01. And then I can just click on buy ETH, and then it will put my order here in the order book, but you're not going to be able to see it because it's all the way down, because all these prices are higher. So these people are willing to buy Ethereum for a higher price. And then I have to basically wait until the price drops to $4,000 and somebody is willing to sell me their Ethereum for $4,000. Now, the easier way would be to just do a market order and then take the best price that is currently available in the order book. So what that will be, I can't really decide on the price, but what I have with market order is that my order will carry out immediately. So what will happen is it will just take the best price in the seller order book, which is here on the bottom. So if I would place an order now, it would take $4,317 for my Ethereum. So that's basically the difference between limit and market order. So if you have a large spread or not a lot of liquidity in the market, I would not place a market order because it's just going to carry it out for any price that is currently available, and you might end up spending a lot more than you actually intended to pay for your cryptocurrency. So I think I have some KCS tokens here in my account. So I'm just going to change the currency pair to something with KCS so I can actually show you how to carry out a trade. So let's do KCS USDT. Let's sell some Kucoin tokens for US dollar Tether. By the way, if you want to have multiple candlestick charts at the same time, you can click on this icon right here, go to Forex, and then you can see multiple charts here. But for me, it's overwhelming as it is, so I'm just going to stick to one. All right, so let's now, so this is currently the chart. These are the prices. Let's go ahead and sell some KCS with a market order. So again, market orders gonna carry out immediately. So I'm just gonna sell, maybe here's the sell tab. So I'm gonna sell 50%. I'm gonna click on 50% right here. And this would be, actually I'm gonna sell just two KCS. And then all I have to do is click on sell KCS, and then it will take the best price that is currently available here. So this would be the price. And then I can go to trade history on the bottom left, and I can see here I have sold as a market order 2 KCS for a price of 13.0447 US dollar Tether. So as you can see, this trade carried out immediately. So now let's actually carry out a limit order where we can decide on the price. So here I'm going to change it from market to limit. And now let's actually, instead of selling KCS, let's buy KCS using US dollar Tether. I'm going to buy 1 KCS. I'm going to type in 1 here. And let's say the price currently that is trading at is 12.989. So what I can also do is just match one of these prices here. So I have a higher possibility of this trade actually going through. So I'm just going to click one of these prices here. And then I'm going to click on buy KCS. So now when we go to open orders here on the left side on the bottom, we can see we have one open order for 12.99 US dollar Tether, 1 KCS that I want to sell. And we can also see our order here in the order book by this little arrow right here. So now these orders will be filled before my order, and the further my price falls here, so the less likely it will be that my order will actually fill. So I basically have to wait until the price falls to this price here that I've set so that my order will carry out and I can actually buy my 1 KCS token. Now you can also always cancel your pending orders by just going to open orders on the bottom left and then go to cancel right here, and then the order will be canceled. It will be taken out of the order book. And basically you can set a new limit order or also decide on putting in a market order. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, I'd really appreciate if you'd click that thumbs up button down below. Also, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well.